Hello, beautiful souls. We are going live right now, and I want to share this beautiful space with you. So, give me just a moment. I am going live on Instagram as well as Facebook, and I want to make sure that you could see me. And we are also live on YouTube. So welcome, everyone. So wonderful to see you. Happy Wednesday. I know we changed our time from 3 o'clock to 1 o'clock today. And so sometimes, we have to rearrange our schedule, but starting next week, we will be back on at 3 p.m. Eastern. I want to welcome you in, whether you're joining us live or you'll be catching the replay. I'm so glad that you're here. Today, what we're talking about is something that touches every single person on the planet. And it might be the one thing you've been trying to ignore, manage, or push through. Pain. Not just physical pain, but emotional pain, spiritual pain, energetic pain, and not just what hurts, but what's behind it. Because here's what I've seen over and over again. We treat the pain, we chase the symptoms, we try to cope, but most people never ask that deeper question, why is it here? And what is my pain trying to tell me? So today, Dana DeAngelis, one of our healers at Ananda for Life, is joining me here today. And we're going to help with finding out what is behind your pain. So I want to welcome you, Dana. Thank you for being here. It is so great to have you.
Thank you, Deepal. It's wonderful to be here with you and your audience.
Yes. Well, I see that Therese is here. Hello, Therese. She says, hello, Dana and Deepal. Go ahead and write in where you're chiming in from and anything else you want to share today. We are going to be doing some readings. And so that gets a lot of fun because we intuitively tap into your body and into your pain. Maybe there's a specific area of pain that you are dealing with and you want some help with that. So we will dive in and find the root cause of that. As energy healers, we are medical intuitives. We see things in the body intuitively. So know that this is a disclaimer that we are not MDs at all, but we see things on an energetic level, which is impacting you on the physical level. And so if you would like some guidance with that, we are here to guide you and help you and bring some understanding about what your pain is saying. Let's talk a little bit about the biggest misunderstanding about pain for just a moment, because most of us were raised to believe that pain is mechanical, random, something to numb, to avoid, or push through. I don't know if that was you, Dana, but I know that it was me. I mean, how many times were you in pain and you're like, Mom, Dad, this hurts. And they're like, oh, you'll get over it. You know?
Yeah.
And then you pop a pill, you take a Tylenol or Motrin or whatever, and you stretch it out, and you try to think positive, but that's like putting a tape over a warning light on your dashboard and pretending your car is fine. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is a messenger. And when we start seeing it as a messenger, that's when things start to shift for you. Your body, it's a way of your body saying that, hey, something is out of alignment. You're carrying too much. You're ignoring something I need you to feel. Whether it's physical or emotional, pain is information. Listen to this. This is really, really important. Pain is information. So the next time you have pain, say, you know what? What are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me? Maybe you know that you hit your knee against something and you're like, oh my God, my pain. Oh, my knee hurts. But that pain has information stored in it. And the question is, are you listening to it? Because a lot of times, even myself, I just used to ignore it. Let me tell you a story, because sometimes we need to see it to believe it, right? So I worked with a woman named Maria. Hold on one second. There's a lot of noise coming through. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So I was working with a woman named Maria, and for over 12 years, she had chronic neck and shoulder pain. And how many of you hold tension, pain in your neck and shoulders? A lot, right? I used to do that. Every single time I would go to the massage therapist or anyone that would touch my neck and shoulders, are like, oh my God, you carry all your stress here. There's so many knots. It was constant, right? For her, for Maria, it was constant, tight, draining. She'd been to the doctor and, as usual, seeing chiropractors every week, sometimes 3 times a week, massage therapists, energy healers, and it would ease, right? When you go see all these people, it eases, and then it would come right back. And here's what changed everything. I asked her a simple question. I said, what are you still carrying that isn't yours? And she froze. Her eyes welled up. And out came this deep truth. She had been the strong one in her family since she was a little girl, the one who held it all together, who never got to fall apart. The weight of being responsible for everyone, emotionally, financially, energetically, had become part of her identity. And guess where she held that? Her shoulders, her neck, just her neck being stiff from years of bracing, always on alert. And once she acknowledged the emotional root, not just the posture, not just the stress, the pain started to release. And I'm not saying over months, but this happened instantaneously because she finally listened. And that's what happens when you stop treating the symptom and start hearing the messages. So let me ask you something. What pain have you been carrying physically, emotionally, that hasn't shifted no matter what you try? And Dana works a lot with the inner child. And this, of course, was pain of the inner child, right? Maybe you're carrying lower back pain. Maybe it's not just your core. Maybe it's fear around stability, finances, or not feeling supported. Maybe it's gut pain, the grief, rage, guilt that you carry. Maybe it's a migraine. I mean, I have so many clients that have migraines or headaches. And is that the pressure of having it all together? It's not about blaming you for your pain. It's about empowering you to decode it. Your body's always communicating, but healing only happens when you speak the language. That's what intuitive work is really about. Not reading minds, not doing magic tricks, but it's about learning how to hear the truth your body has been trying to tell you. And that's what I teach my students who do my quantum body awakening modality, which, by the way, tomorrow is Discover the Secrets of Medical Intuition. And I'm going to spill everything about that. So come and join me. I did put the link in the comments. So make sure you're signed up. And for those of you who are signed up, congratulations. I can't wait to see you there. But here's what I want you to know. You don't have to live with this pain, okay? And you don't have to keep trying to fix it. You don't have to keep trying to fix what isn't broken. You just need to understand it, right? So just understand that your pain is trying to teach you something. And Dana, I'm going to have you say a couple of words while I know Charisse is saying, I would love to know why my neck and lower back hurt. I would love to know why my neck and lower back hurt. Okay, she said it twice. Pierce the Sky says, hi there, Rachel. I've been trying to decode pain in my legs and hips and sensitivity for years. I'm tired. I get it. And that's why I'm hosting the Secrets to Medical Intuition. And I hope you're going to be joining me there. Okay. Karina says, hello, beautiful. Larry says, from Arlington, Virginia, adjacent to Washington, D.C. Yes, welcome. I'm going to see what our Instagrammers are saying. Okay. So I do want to say that, yeah, a lot of people are dealing with neck and shoulder pain. And I know we're not talking about just neck and shoulder pain here, guys. It's any pain, right? Any pain that you have is a pain that wants to be acknowledged, right? Right. I mean, what do you think, Dana? I mean, you probably had a lot of clients that you've worked with that come to you every day with pain.
Absolutely. And having gone through this myself too, with pain and
That's
things
right.
that, and before I understood, that was part of my journey, is really, I used to feel so frustrated, like, not another thing, like, now what, why, I don't understand. And I'd never been taught any of this. I've been doing this work for 10 or 11 years at this point, but pre that, um, so that anger at ourselves, and it's like, it's a really important piece, and loving our body, and bringing in understanding and patience to sit and be with our body, and taking a different posture of, wait, I'm okay, body. I love me. I love me. So if we're together, I used to think it was like my mind versus my body, because my body was doing all these things, and it's like,
I
so
mean,
wait a minute, what do you want to?
like my mind and my body are two different things. So yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
so there's an integration and bringing in this awareness, and kind of a, okay, body, I love you. So wait, we're on the same team here. So talk to me, right? And it's learning, and it's through that learning to talk. The body, it wants to heal. It wants to go, thank you for acknowledging or understanding what I was trying to show you. And through that, we can begin to shift. So yes, your words ring very, very true from my experience and from my clients' experiences as well.
Yeah. And I remember you came to me with all that pain. And that
Yes.
was about what, 10 years? I mean, I don't know. It's been forever.
It absolutely.
And at that time, you weren't doing any of this work yourself.
No. And this is a really good point about what you're offering to start teaching people tomorrow.
Yes.
I also, like many of you, I wanted, someone else to, oh, can someone fix it? And of course, that's normal. You have a problem, you want help with it. Um, but it wasn't just someone fix it. It was also this journey of intuition, which I never thought I had. It turns out we all do. I do. Everyone does. It's just buried. And Deeple helps people awaken that. And she teaches, she teaches you what all this is about and how to do it. And that has been my journey with her. So part of, me healing my pain was, beginning with, okay, people, can you fix this for me? But also understanding, well, wait a minute, I get this. It was that awareness of, I can help learn to do this and utilize it for me. And what a gift that was. And you all have the ability to do this too. And that's what Deeple empowers and awakens people with. So yeah, I encourage everyone to get in on that, because it's an amazing journey, and she's an incredible teacher. And what a gift that I have my health back.
I love it, Dana. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like if we don't tap into our own body, we don't start to tune in, we're missing something, and I know a lot of people are so afraid of tuning into their own body or healing themselves, or thinking like, can I do this? Like, can I really do this? Well, if you were already a pro at it, you wouldn't be, like, you wouldn't, like, you've got to start somewhere, right? Nobody comes into this thinking that, oh, I'm a pro. Everybody starts in the beginning. I remember when I was in the pharmaceutical industry, and the managers that I would interview with, they would keep saying, well, you need to have experience before we can hire you, right? Well, where am I supposed to get that if you don't hire me? Right? I'm willing to take that step forward. So I think once we step forward and say, you know what, I'm ready to do the work, I'm ready to heal myself, I'm ready to learn, that's when we start to open up things. And you were so beautiful to work with, and you still are, Dana, where, now we create such amazing programs for people. And you just had your inner child healing program, which, guys, you should get. It was one of the most popular programs that we have had on Ananda for Life, the inner child healing and awakening your lioness energy to help heal that inner child, because we have forgotten to roar. Okay. And I loved that when we did the meditation. If you missed that, oh, well, we'll do it again some other time. But, if you want some healing, you want to do the work, and you want to learn how to do it, come join Dana, do her inner child healing at anandaforlife.com. You can find her under sessions, schedule a session. And then if you want to come join me tomorrow, May 15th at 4 p.m. Eastern, we do have Discover the Secrets to Medical Intuition. Okay. So those are two things that I want to put out there. And we do want to start working on some people. Oh, Therese said, I signed up for the inner child healing with Dana. Yay. I know I've already gotten feedbacks about how wonderful the whole healing and the program has been for so many clients. So I'm pretty excited about hearing all the beautiful testimonials that come back. Haga says, I would like to know why my lower back and hip hurt. So let's go ahead and tune into people's pain points. Okay, so go ahead and share with us exactly what is going on. And I see some of you already did share. So we'll start to take some of you that have already shared some of your pain. And let's see. Okay, I know Therese said, why does my lower back and back hurt? So let's go ahead and tap into that.
And I'm sorry, is this for Therese?
Yes.
Oh, I see it right now.
Yeah.
Therese. Yep. Oh, good. Sorry, I see that you just put it up.
Yeah.
Okay, Therese. Yeah, neck and back.
Now, we get a lot of information from your body. Sometimes your body takes a bit to give us that information, but intuitively we dive in and we dive into specific areas. So wherever your body guides us, that's where we're going to go and give you the information that you need to know today. Okay?
Yes, that's why I was tuning in. I'm glad you just said that, because I was just taking a moment to listen, as I'm sure you were as well, Deepal. So Therese, I am I'm seeing an inner child, the inner child critic or perfectionist tendencies. Are you hard on yourself, or I'm feeling a rigidity in through the spine and the hip area? And whether that's you being hard on yourself or others, maybe parents, could be teachers, could be anything, but were others hard on you when you were younger? So I do feel a wound and a tightness in there that is creating sort of a locked up, again, this is energetic, obviously, right? I'm seeing an energetic sort of rigidity in that lower back, and that is affecting the pelvis, which would connect out to the hip as well. That's the first thing I'm seeing.
She goes, I added the neck too. Okay. So, when I dive in, I see fear and the lack of support. And it's also connected where your root chakra is imbalanced, where you're not feeling safe and you're in survival mode. And, you're trying to hold everything together, but you feel like you're falling apart, but you're not letting that show. Or there's some beliefs coming up that I have to do it alone. If I let go, everything will fall apart. Like, I just keep seeing that. It's almost like these blinking lights, like red lights. Okay. So, and the neck part, it feels like tech neck. I call it tech neck because a lot of times our posture is from the screens, and I'm just getting tech neck. So I'm just going to put it out there, and there's some things that you can do to help make sure that you are aligned when you're looking at your computer or your phone. Even now I see people walking outside. As they're walking, they're like constantly like this, so how many hours of the day are you like this? Okay, you have to be mindful of that. Okay, I don't know if this resonates with you, Therese, but yeah, it looks like it does. Okay, so let's work on that. Okay, there's many things that you could do, and there's of course the energetic stuff that is coming up. But I know you're having a session with Dana, so she'll get into more of that with you. Okay. All right, awesome. Let's see. Okay, I'm just trying to go up to all of these wonderful, wonderful. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Comments. Rachel, hello, my dear. I've been trying to decode pain in my legs and hips and sensitivity for a year, and I'm tired. Okay. I mean, I could feel that the hips are completely locked up. It's the second chakra and the first chakra that is coming up. And something blinking about identification, not knowing how, like identifying yourself, like you're still not your true self. You're not working as your true self. Like you sometimes go off of a different blueprint just to, thinking that, I should act like this around certain people because they won't accept me, and things like that I see coming up. But I do really see that there's also like I don't know if there's an injury, like I don't know if you had an injury in this lifetime, but it's definitely coming in. And this could also be from other lifetimes, okay, if it's not from this one. But your legs are your foundation, and they represent momentum, direction, and trust in your path. And when you're in this much pain, the next step can be scary. And so you don't consciously sometimes realize how much fear is stuck in your legs. So the key here is asking questions like, okay, what's holding me back? Where am I afraid to move forward? And what part of my path feels unstable or unsafe? Okay, that's what I'm getting. Yeah.
Yeah, I was very similar. The fear, not moving forward, and I keep hearing afraid to make a move. So, what part of your life is that afraid to make a move and hiding and lots of identity? I was getting a very similar read as Steeple here.
Yeah, I see a lot of people are coming with neck, leg, and feet problems. A lot of you. And I know we're not talking about that, but apparently you carry a lot of your pain there. Here's the thing that I'm seeing: a lot of your lower chakras are imbalanced. You are working from the higher chakras, but not the lower ones. The lower ones are, it's almost like you're disassociated from your body. It's like you're floating out and you're ungrounded, unprotected. Guys, I know I hope you are doing something and getting the right support for your healing, because if you don't heal this now, this just gets worse. I had a client who waited and waited for her healing. She waited 5 years to see me again. She had no healings in between, and everything had piled up. Now, instead of 5 things, she came to me with like 15 things. We want to heal the body. We want to keep up with it, just like you keep up with your car before it breaks down, or once it breaks down, you go get it fixed. When you know there's a problem inside your body, you're feeling a certain way, Help yourself, please. This is all about self-care, and Dana and I are always here for you. If you want personal sessions, or if you are here on Wednesdays, but we give you a reading to help you identify what is causing your problem, okay? But you have to take that next step, that action to, what do I do now, right? What do I do now? What step do I need to take? Who could I find that's going to support me? And we are here for you. Okay. So you can always reach out to us. You can reach out to me, Deepal Shah at anandaforlife.com. And, if you want to work with Dana, that is perfectly great. You could just put that in the subject, would like to heal with Dana, and I'll give you her information if you cannot find it at anandaforlife.com. Okay. So, neck, leg, we're dealing with a lot of that. Let's take Madeline. She's got something different. Hey, Madeline. So great to see you. Are you new to me? I feel like you're new here. If you are new, just say hello. I would love to say hello, and welcome my new people who are tuning in. So Madeline, we're just gonna look. I know Dana's already tapping into your chronic insomnia.
Yeah, I'm taken right to her pineal gland, or Madeline, right to your pineal gland. Third eye chakra affects pineal gland. It is a regulator of melatonin, so that is sleep related. The nerve, so there's an imbalance there. There's the nervous system. It feels very, this is an expression, you may not even drink caffeine, but the word I'm hearing is caffeinated, but that may not, you may say, I don't even drink caffeine. It's just an expression of like this sort of jittery, just a translation of the way I'm reading the energy, but it's just like high alert, just fear. I feel like you're under a lot of stress, anxiety. Is this something going on in your life that is absolutely wiring you up? And it's throwing off the circadian rhythms. It's like you're also, though, I'm hearing, when we go to sleep, we're busy, busy, busy during the day. We don't have time to think about process emotions or think about things that are bothering us. I mean, sometimes we do, but a lot of times, oh yeah, I'll do that later. I got a to-do list. We go to bed and then we're just lying there. And now the brain goes, yep, what about this? What about that? Oh yeah, I am upset about that. I forgot to do, we just start to, you have the space to process things that are going on. So one thing, Deepal, for everybody, Madeline, you too, for this neck and hips and legs and ankles and feet. I'm just hearing, get outside, lie if you can, whatever part of the country you're in. Can you lie on the grass? Can you put your bare feet on the grass? The ungrounded, everybody's very ungrounding, or a lot of you are. Connect with the earth and let that electromagnetic frequency from the earth, the magnetic frequency of the earth. We are surrounded by EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies. We've got Wi-Fi, and it feels like it is wreaking havoc kind of on our nervous system. And it's just, how do we counter that? One way, get your feet in the earth, grounding. People sometimes use grounding mats, but the angels are telling me, have everyone go lie on, can you all take 5 minutes and lie down on the earth? It would be amazing if you could. It's a beautiful, or at least get your bare feet on the earth. And if it's winter, if anyone's in this, southern hemisphere, do meditation and imagine that you are calling those energies. So think about earth, earth, earth. So for everyone, including Madeline. And even as I'm saying that, I do feel these beautiful frequencies going out to everybody to help you with that. There's like a soothing energy I'm sending to people to start to calm that down. And like you said, everyone's kind of up here in these upper chakras, and the lower ones are like, oh, but I'm on my computer a lot. Like, we need to get in nature and take a walk, right? And I have to remind myself to do that. Some days I'm like, no, I got too many things. Ooh, and when I don't do that, I'm like, oh, I don't feel, I don't feel sick, but it's like, I don't feel good. I've got to go connect with myself and with and with my body by being in nature, it's really helpful. Or meditate that you are. If people have a mobility issue, I can't possibly do that, Dana. Close your eyes and meditate, and you're in a field, and be in a field for 5 minutes and hear the butterflies, or make noise, hear the birds, feel the wind. Just connect with nature in your mind. Look at a picture in your book, like photo album of your favorite beach or anywhere. Just start to tune into nature. Right.
So, I love that. Thank you. Thank you. So I am getting, hips, neuropathy. Yeah, there's quite a bit here going on. I mean, let's see, we'll take, oh no, Rachel said, I was in a car accident in 2021. It hit the side of my hip and leg, feel the worst. Also just had major surgery 3 weeks ago after being diagnosed with cancer. Maybe I'm not meant to move forward at the moment, and will clear this fear for when I do. So I just want to say, we are all meant to move forward, and it's just a belief that needs to be cleared for those of you who are feeling like you're just not meant for more, you're not meant to move forward. Let's just clear, cancel, delete that, because that is false limiting belief. And when you tell yourself, I am meant to move forward, things will start moving in the right direction for you. It's about giving you direction, giving your body direction. And I'm sorry you had been diagnosed with cancer, and I'm glad you had the surgery and you're recovering, and we send lots of healing and light to your recovery, Rachel. And I'm so happy that you showed up here, because apparently your actions are louder than your words, honey. You just showed up here for yourself, which means you do want to move forward. Okay, so don't lie to yourself. We're sending all of our love to you. And so, happy healing. And remember, just be positive as you can. And I'm not saying do it all with a smile every single day. I know pain is not fun. I've been there, done that. I know Dana's been there, done that. But the more you can be more mindful about what you're thinking, what you're saying. The universe hears it. Source energy can feel it. Right? So open your heart up, honey, okay? Yeah, I see that. Thank you for that. Needed to hear that. Yeah, and maybe that's the reason you were brought here today. We're always divinely connected, and we always show up where we're meant to show up, right on time. So there's never a mistake. Let's see, Rachel, Pam says, my toes had neuropathy for a few years. I got your MP3 and the toes are okay. Wonderful. Awesome. Yes, we do have like 100 MP3s, which are audio healings for anything that you may be going through or dealing with, especially for some of you who have pain, neck, shoulders. We have stuff for that. But the neuropathy spreads to the toes to halfway into my foot arch on both feet. Any suggestions? Pam, I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but I recommend using some castor oil. And a lot of my clients have tried that, and it's helped them. Castor oil has these properties that are anti-inflammatory and can help with some of the inflammation that goes on in neuropathy. So that's one suggestion that I'll make. But also, there's a lot of anger showing up, is what I'm finding. There's a lot of anger because you're not doing what you want to do in your life. Like, that's what's coming up very, very strong. And a lot of things that come up in your body can have to do with your purpose, right? Are you living in your purpose? Are you being creative? Are you following your intentions every day? Do you have a life list where you are following your life list and you're not running away from who you are, but yet you're living your best life? And a lot of people are not. So if that is you, we have to start getting you to create a life list and really start stepping into who you are. And when you start doing that, all this pain, all this anger starts to go away. All right. Anything you wanted to add, Dana?
Yes. So also for Pam, when I was tapping in, I was seeing an inner child of around age 5, and with this taken for granted feeling, and there's some helplessness. So there's a core wound here. I love when when you said, because this is affecting her feet, people stepping into her life, right? When we have neuropathy in the feet, we can't feel that. We can't feel our feet, right? It might be tingly, but it's, so that kind of really lit up when you said that, stepping into your life. But I am seeing a core wound affecting this from childhood for you, Pam.
Yeah. If you would like Dana's link, I'm going to put that here as well so that you guys have both of that, inner child healing link where you can go ahead and book your session and take advantage with Dana if you would like. Okay. Because I can see that there's some inner child stuff coming up for a lot of you. So I was guided to go ahead and put that. There's no push, no pressure. It's there if you would ever like to take advantage of it. And it's $77. $77 for a lot of healing. So you go ahead and take a look at it. And then don't forget, tomorrow is Discover the Secrets to Medical Intuition. If you want to dive into your body and find out all the secrets of medical intuition, I am going to be hosting a webinar at 4 p.m. Eastern. And so come join me and let's tune into your body. I want to thank you, Dana. I want to thank everyone for being here, and have a beautiful, blessed day. Dana, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And I really encourage everyone, sign up for that, because what we're sitting here doing for you guys right now with these readings, imagine a world where you could do that for yourself. You could get those messages, and you can, and people will show you the way. Thank you, everybody.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Lots of love and light.
Bye.